Well, the origins of COVID back in the spotlight today.
A new report in the Wall Street Journal says the U.S. Energy Department has concluded with low confidence that a lab leak in China was probably the cause of the pandemic.
Chris Welch is here now to break down how officials and public health experts are responding to this. Chris?
Yes, Steve and Natasha, this has been the subject of serious debate for quite some time now. Back in 2021, the WHO first said a lab leak was, quote, extremely unlikely. The U.S. intelligence community has not come to a consensus on the issue, but this new report here is adding renewed fuel to the argument that COVID-19 did emerge from a lab in China.
The bottom line is we need to keep an open mind.
That was Dr. Anthony Fauci, former head of the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Disease, responding to a question from the Boston Globe Monday about a story that first broke in the Wall Street Journal. The Journal cites a classified intelligence report from the Department of Energy in which the department concludes that the COVID pandemic likely arose from a laboratory leak in Wuhan, China. But that conclusion was made with, quote, low confidence.
I'm not sure exactly of the data upon which the Department of Energy statement was made.
The White House neither confirming nor denying the story, but maintaining that COVID's origins remain uncertain.
There has been no consensus, so I think they're working through that. The intelligence community is working through getting to the bottom of this.
Previously, the only government agency to publicly say they believe it was a lab leak, the FBI. 4 other U.S. intelligence agencies believe COVID spread naturally.
The intelligence community and the rest of the government is still looking at this. There's not been a definitive conclusion.
I think it's very preliminary, especially when you say that only one department, Department of Energy, has made the statement.
Dr. Serge Sugar is chief of infectious disease at Holy Name Medical Center.
The other major government agencies have not changed their statements, so I think that's telling that this is what they're calling low confidence.
Chinese officials on Monday insisting that the World Health Organization and Chinese experts had reached an authoritative scientific conclusion that the lab leak theory was, quote, extremely unlikely.
The relevant parties should stop playing up lab leak theory, stop smearing China, and stop politicizing the issue of origin tracing.
And we also learned back in 2021, thanks to a declassified report, that the 4 U.S. agencies that believe, also with low confidence, that the pandemic was the result of a natural occurrence, they believe the virus jumped from animals to humans in the wild. Steve, back to you.
Very well. All right, thanks, Chris.